Hello everyone. Welcome to BYK Book Summary. I am Amin. Here we decode the inspiring journey, mental warfare, and empire building life lesson of the world's greatest legend. Today topics and their biggest secret are right on your screen. Let's dive in with my AI co-host.
29 fights, 29 wins, no losses. In a sport where a single mistimed breath can end a career, this record is a statistical outlier that shouldn't exist. Khabib Nurmagomedov never used the chaotic theatrics of his peers to build his name. He remained the same person from his first walk to the cage to his last. Success at this scale is often dismissed as a freak occurrence of nature, as if he were simply born with a higher threshold for pain or a faster reaction time. But his career was actually the result of a specific architecture. He operated within a system designed to remove the variable of luck entirely. Dominance isn't a gift. It is an engineered state, built through a specific way of organizing a life. Khabib's system began in the mountains of Dagestan. In these isolated villages, the environment itself acts as a filter, rewarding only the most disciplined. His father, Abdulmanap, started his training at 8 years old. He didn't start with dreams of glory. He started with a wrestling mat and a demand for total obedience to the grind. The work was intentionally repetitive and deeply boring. He spent decades perfecting basic grappling movements rather than chasing a broad library of complex techniques. This repetition meant that by the time he fought for a world title, his body already knew the answer to every possible attack. He didn't need to think, he only had to execute. Confidence isn't an emotion you conjure up before a challenge. It is the steady result of having solved the same problem 10,000 times in private. In 2020, that system faced its most severe pressure. Khabib lost his father and mentor, Abdulmanap, during a global crisis. He was expected to defend his title against Justin Gaethje while processing the heaviest grief of his life. The world watched to see if the system would finally crack. He won the fight, then immediately fell to his knees in tears. He had fulfilled his final duty to his father's legacy. He was able to endure that pressure because his motivation was anchored to something outside of himself. He wasn't fighting for his own name, but for his father's. When a person's reasons for enduring the grind extend to the people they love, their capacity for resilience reaches a level personal ambition can't touch. At the absolute height of his earning power and global fame, Khabib walked away. He retired. He had made a promise to his mother that he would not continue without his father by his side. For Khabib, a private promise outweighed the millions of dollars waiting for him in public. Most people spend their lives in an endless chase for more money, more status, one more victory. By stopping when he did, he proved he owned his career. The career didn't own him. He set his own boundaries and walked away on his own terms. Strength is the ability to conquer an opponent, but wisdom is the ability to define exactly when you have enough. Khabib's life was built on a simple, repeating cycle: train, pray, sleep. This structure can be translated into any career or goal. This 24-hour clock reflects that discipline. It begins in the morning with a foundation drill. Spend 30 minutes every morning on the most boring, repetitive, but essential skill in your field. In the evening, perform a purpose check. Remind yourself that the exhaustion you feel is the price of providing for the people you love. This transforms fatigue into a source of pride. Finally, at night, audit your day. Did you live according to your own promises, or did you just react to what the world demanded of you? Khabib finished 29-0 because his internal system was more stable than the chaos of the cage. If you build and defend a system of your own, your record will reflect it.
So friends, that was the complete breakdown. Make sure to take a screenshot of this growth gift, this infographic, so this lesson stay with you. If you want to learn from legends every single day, join our community. I am Amin. Always remember, read more, think deeper. Let me know in the comments who we should cover next. See you in next episode.